Hey everybody, Felix Stoffelbaker here. I wanted to make a video about the hockey stick adoption pattern that I see playing out in the crypto space. And so what I wanted to show you was that if you look at a logarithmic chart of Bitcoin, you could see it goes up, has parabolic run, has another parabolic run and a dip, and another one, and we're entering one right now where it's going to take us straight into mass adoption. And at the peak of the last bull run, there was about 30 million people who were buying crypto at the top, and this bull run we could expect to see 500 million or much greater numbers than even that, and that's going to cause this price to go exponentially. But something that I noticed on a log chart is when you look at EOS, it spiked initially and then has kind of bled out and really found a nice bottom in the $2 to $3 range, and is now starting to move a little higher. And we see that Bitcoin always leads the market. It does in every bull run and cycle. It leads, and then the altcoins tend to follow. And with EOS, we see that it had an all-time spike of $20 and then came down, and it's had a couple run-ups to $7 and $5 over the past couple of years with the momentum swings. And that was more like this. And then what we're seeing now is things start to turn around at that base and really start to increase from here. And when that, even with lagging, when that comes up with Bitcoin, that chart starts to look something like this. And to me, that really shows a hockey stick adoption pattern, much like we see on the picture when people start rushing into EOS via the bullish.com app that Block One has. They start rushing into EOS via voice. They start rushing in from all these different angles. We can expect tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions, of people to flood into these products on EOS. And that's just the ones that we know about right now that are coming out. There's going to be so many. All the developers can access EOS through C++ and plug in anything that they build in code and right into EOS. So I see that this being BTC running up, and we're right here at the $50,000 mark, and it's going to keep climbing higher to inevitably 220,000 even by the end of 2021. And then behind it we've got EOS lagging but starting to catch up, and with Block One timing these products launches and releases with run-ups and momentums in the market, we could easily see where EOS starts to take off and hits something like $100 very soon. And it's important to note that if you were to zoom in on like this little spot, it's like this and then like that. So it's not a straight up line, even though it looks straight up on a logarithmic chart on all these charts. But when you dig down, we're chopping around and we're selling off and people are buying in, and it's a crazy hectic market when you're in it. But when you look at the chart, same thing with Bitcoin. If you bought Bitcoin for one day and then sold it, there's a good chance you lost some money. But if you bought anywhere within the past 12 months and held it, there's almost a guarantee. Actually, there is a guarantee if you bought in the past 12 months that, because we're in all-time highs right now, that you've made something. And people tend to feel like it's volatile, but if you look back, Bitcoin's gone up an average of $11 a day every single day since the day it started. It's gone up an average of 200% a year for 10 years. That just doesn't happen in the traditional space. So I see the same thing happening with EOS once it starts to take off. And, you know, this hockey stick adoption pattern isn't going to wait around for anybody, so you have to be holding EOS when it starts to take off, or you're going to miss out. I've said that for a long time, and I truly believe that. So I just want to put that out there. Stoffel Baker out.